Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I've got a watch up for review. Have had this in my possession for a few weeks now and just been super busy, so I haven't been able to throw a video out on it. But this is the Undone Tropical. Here on the box it says the Urban, but so I'm not really sure. I believe it when you look them up online, it's the Tropical model. But Undone is a fully customizable watch, vintage inspired. I mean, very cool. They're designed by true watch enthusiasts. So you're really getting something special. If you're into watches, you love watches like me, you're getting something great. You really are. Here's some just paperwork that came with it. Nice box, by the way, pretty cool. I like that. Here's the watch. Now this one, I did not customize myself, okay? I actually found this on eBay, okay? I was just kind of snooping around on there and I came across this watch and it was like pretty much like new, brand new condition. The guy maybe wore it, I don't know, a couple times. The reason why I bought it is because I got it for a great price. Plus, I can actually see what they're all about, and I don't have to, go through customizing one and all that kind of stuff and end up getting it and looking at it and being like, wow, this is not a good watch. But you know what? This is a great watch. This is an Undone, which they should have named it Well Done, because everything is just great about it. The case, the level of finishing, and keep in mind, this is a $345 watch starting point, okay? And you can customize it. You could do whatever you want. You could put different dials, different bezels. They have different models as well. This is more modeled after like a Speedmaster, but they have other chronographs. They have divers. I'll put a link in the description to their website. You guys can check them out, and you could just surf through their website and do different things. You can even put, of course, this one says flyback. That's what the guy that I got it from put on there, but you can put, whatever, your initials, you can put whatever you'd like. On the case back, this guy opted to do a clear case back, but you could actually have, a picture of whatever you want on there, your logo. If you're a business or company or a YouTube channel, you can put your logo there. Whatever you want, you can totally customize this watch. That's what makes it so cool. And the thing about it is it's so customizable, but it's so well done. It's a high quality piece. It really is. This is not a cheap watch at all. I mean, you could look at all the level of finishing here. You've got all that brushed in the center all the way through and then polished everywhere else. I mean, it's just done so well. Polished on the lugs. They did not skimp at all. And for $345, I believe, I mean, you're getting a lot of watch for $345. You really are. Let me get the dimensions out of the way first real quick. It's 41.8 millimeters across, 13.2 thick. So not very thick, it's a standard chronograph, thickness pretty much. 47.5 millimeters from lug tip to lug tip. So very nice contemporary size. It's gonna fit many wrist sizes. I'll throw it on my wrist after a while here and you guys can check it out. 20 mil lug opening. Okay, which is very common too. So strap changing will be very easy. And this is a strap monster. You guys can throw anything you want on it. This is a very nice strap, supple, soft, nice, genuine leather. Of course, you can tell it's brown. It's like a racing style strap, vintage inspired. Signed buckle. You've got the Undone right there. For having a vintage strap, my only reservation is they should have maybe put a vintage style clasp here, okay? But it still works. It works with the watch. But it's a high quality strap, very soft, pliable. I like it. And on the wrist, it just feels great. It really does. Of course, it's this one. This one is modeled after the Speedmaster. So you have Speedmaster baton hands. If you look at the hour markers, just like a Speedmaster, okay? It has a 60-minute counter on the left side and 24-hour counter on the right side. It doesn't have a running seconds hand unless you want to run the chronograph, okay? And we can start that up. There we go. And it's got very positive, when you push on these pushers, it's very positive click. You could watch that secondhand run. Of course, this is a quartz mechanical movement, mostly quartz, of course, but it has a mechanical module on it that gives you that seconds sweep, which is really cool. So I like that. I like having that look that it's, you know, a mechanical watch. It's got the feel of a mechanical watch, but it has the accuracy of a quartz watch. Of course, they're using a Seiko VK64 quartz mechanical movement. It's got a 3-year, you know, battery replacement. So, I mean, this is a tough movement. It's in like the, what is it, the Dan Henry's. It's in a lot of different watches, you know, the Mecha Quartz, I believe is what they also call it. But it's a great movement, it really is. This one has a date at the 6 o'clock, so you've got your date, and down there at the bottom at the 6 o'clock it also says Undone. I like the outer portion of the dial where you have all those markers in there, all those lines, just like the Speedmaster. You know, it really harkens back to the look of the Speedmaster, and I love the Speedmaster. I always have, and having this watch makes me want to go buy a Speedmaster again, and I probably will. But if you look at the tack bezel, it's etched. All the numbers are, everything's etched. It's all etched in, okay, and then filled with paint. So very well done, high quality. You know, for a micro brand, they're doing everything right. They're doing everything like a big in-house brand. They really are. I mean, it's done well. Even the way they do their dials. This dial is just a standard matte black dial, but you can get it vintage looking or distressed, and on their website it shows you how they do it. Of course, this is printed flyback, which I like. I think it's cool that the guy put flyback on there on the dial, and then you have your date at the 6, which we talked about. Everything is perfectly symmetrical. I like how it all lays out. It looks very good. It's a domed crystal, but it's a mineral. I believe it's a mineral crystal, but it's a K1 crystal. So I think that means it's a sapphire coated crystal. But it's domed just like, you know, an old Hesalite Speedmaster crystal, so, or 60s style Hesalite crystal that you'd find on a lot of vintage pieces. But I think that looks great. It really does. It's just another great addition to this watch. Signed crown. We got the U for the Undone. It's an onion style crown. It's a little close to the case, so it's a little bit hard to grip when you want to pop it out, because it does hack, of course, and you can adjust the time, of course, and all that. But and I'm not going to do that because you guys know how that all works, and it's already keeping accurate time for me. I don't want to mess around with it. But if you pull that out, you'd have to kind of grip it here or even behind. Behind is best. But if it was to stick out a little bit further, maybe like the Speedmaster did, then it would actually be more functional. But this is fine, it works. The pushers are really nice. They're high quality pushers. It's got a 30-meter water resistance, so it's not a dive watch, but you can definitely get it wet. 316 stainless steel case and back. It's a snapback, not a screw down case back. You can see this guy opted to have a clear case back, so you can see that quartz movement. You can even see the battery there. So that's kind of cool. I've never seen, I mean, I've seen the inside of a quartz movement before, but it was never, you know, a desirable feature. But it's just kind of cool to have this on here. Whole back's all polished. Everything's polished. You have a quick release strap, just like Barton or those different companies that do that. I love that. I really do. God, what else can I say about this watch? I mean, it's cool. I love it. It really is a great piece. It's got awesome lume, which I'm going to show you right now. Let me put it on my wrist. This is on my 7.5-inch wrist, and it just wears so well. I mean, it really does. Fits me very good. This is like probably my perfect size, you know, 40, 41. This is a 41.8 case. But what I like about, it's not so much the dimension from side to side, it's from tip to tip. And the tip to tip on this is 47.5. So that's perfect. I mean, that is the perfect size. It really is for many wrist sizes. But 7.5-inch wrist, you can tell just the way the lugs taper down, it just hugs it. I love that. So yeah, this is a great watch. Okay, I'm gonna stop the chrono. Well, you know what? Let me just, I'll let it run. Let me get this thing loomed up here. You guys can see how it is. I'm gonna charge it. You're gonna love it. And I'm not sure the loom. I should have looked that up before I did the video, but it's a very good, high quality loom. It really is. It's some type of super luminova, and you will not be disappointed. I mean, this is amazing. This really reminds me of all the Speedmasters I've had in the past with the super luminova. A lot of the older ones I had the old tritium, and they were burned out anyway, but this is great. This is straight up super luminova. Let me kill the lights. Oh yeah, look at that. Batons light up, the hour markers light up. I mean, that's just great. It looks good. It really does. So the date wheel with white, I mean, it works. Maybe they could have done it a different way. Maybe they could have made it black and done, you know, silver printing, but it works. It's okay. But yeah, there is the loom. Let's turn the lights back on. Okay, so in closing, guys, this is something to check out. Okay, the Undone Tropical, or just pretty much check out any of their lines. I mean, they have a dive watch, a few different chronos. Just go on there and check it out. I believe they're based in Hong Kong. They're a true watch enthusiast. From what I understand, the owner of this company he does a lot of vintage work on Rolexes. He's known for being able to repair all the old Rolex bracelets, you know, riveted bracelets, things like that. So this guy he's a craftsman, you know, he knows what he's doing. And just by what he's produced here, I mean, it's all right here. You know, you could tell. I mean, this is a solid watch for $345. This is a very solid piece right here to own in anyone's collection. Okay, and if you're on the fence about buying a Speedmaster and you want to try something out, you know what I mean, that's similar to it, you can get this. You can get it with a black tacky bezel, and it'll really resemble the Speedmaster, and just wear it for a while and you'll fall in love with it, and you're gonna want a Speedmaster. Okay, so there you have it, guys. This is the Undone Tropical. Thanks for watching. By the way, happy Easter, but thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you. Goodbye.